Hello, Roxy. Welcome in. Hello, buddy. Hi, KJ. No more music. We're done. No more! No more! What's up? What's up, everybody? How are we doing? Oh, there's too much light right now. It's actually too much light. There's too much. I'm angelic. Yeah, it's the big overhead light. Except for it's not like a light, it's just the sun. It's a sunlight. Or what is the technical term? I might not know the technical term. Alright. I don't want to use the word laid back because I do plan on working out decently intense, but we're trying out some new exercises, some of the new workout equipment, and just having kind of a good time. I did my pre-workout walk. It's natural light, yes. I did my pre-workout walk before this, so I'm not going to walk on stream today. I'm also just going to be playing around this first workout Wednesday out here. That's not just me building a bench. I'm going to be checking and trying camera angle, so on and so forth. I'm going to stand for a bit, so I think here is fine. Going to get some workout stuff. Actually, with the bigger ceiling, I think the fan stops me. I'm going to see if I can jump rope in here. I don't think I can because I think the fan up here is going to block me, but the ceiling's much higher than it was in the other room, which was why, oh my gosh, and of course the jump rope is twisted in like every single piece of equipment I've ever owned. Oh, and itself. I need to organize this bag. And then there's this jump rope that's a weighted one that, well, is this one shorter, actually? We should just check. And I should untangle this because it's going to bother me. Welcome to the stream. We don't get to the point of things very quickly ever. Because I get distracted. Period. I think this is about the same thing. Let me check. Pretty much the same length here, yeah? We can agree that's like, we're not going to measure, that's not consequentially the same. And the thinner one is probably not going to hit as much. Don't need either of these to be out. I already got the bands I wanted. Yeah, I think I'm hitting this fan if I do jump rope in here. Yep, I just heard it. It stinks. There's like maybe one area where I could, and it's like just off screen right here. And even then, I'm sorry, did everybody hear that? Hold on. It's 11 p.m. in Poland. That's pretty crazy. Does anybody else see what's happening? Why, hello. Fine, you've been a good boy today. You get greenies. You get some greenies for free? For free. Oh. Okay, let me see. Can I jump rope right here? I think I can jump rope right here. Yes, this is the only place in the entire house where I can jump rope normal. Because it's just outside. It's just outside the fan. Now we know. But I'm not jump roping today. We're not going to worry about that. Let's do some stretching. Let's do some warm-up movements and such. Standing and then sitting. Guess you could say that you just hit me because I'm your biggest fan. Hilarious. Hey Ray, welcome in. Welcome into everybody that's currently here. Sub goals in the top left. Every sub today, I do 10 push-ups. We hit 10, shirtless workout. We hit 20, I'll go change into my maid costume. And we'll do the workout in a maid outfit. For fun and games. Oh, if not, we just work out as we were going to anyways. Oh. I still don't have very heavy of weights at home, so the goal here is more aligned with lighter weights, trying some more compound and or, what's the word I want to use? I'm going to be doing some movements that are just much more progressed and a little awkward for the average person, so I can give you guys, nice 5-string streak, Roxy. I can give you guys examples of easier things to do if you are joining today's stream with the intention of exercising with me. You're always welcome to. I'm always happy to have you guys. We're going to go ahead and move this back a little bit. There we go. Now that we don't need to see where KJ is. KJ, what are you doing? You guys hear this guy? You guys hear this little cat? Well, I'm a little kitty and I want everything right now. Because I want it. Even though you just gave me some. That's you. That's what you sound like. Little baby. He's a little baby sometimes. Ugh. So we're starting with our sword pulls. Ugh. Right, other side. Shoulder's been feeling nice and healthy. We're not doing anything crazy with it today. However, it has been feeling good. So we are going to push it just a little bit. We're going to start with a shoulder movement, one of my favorites. It's a tough one, but it's really good for my shoulders. That one's going to be on the ground. We're going to do a bunch of shoulder mobility and or strengthening exercises first. I think that one on my two shoulder, all the push-ups I'm going to end up doing, plus those presses are going to be my chest. I think I'm going to do pull-ups, maybe some rows for my back, or maybe even just some band pull-aparts. And then probably just some bis and tris. Honestly, that seems like the plan to me. High Caliber Life, thank you guys for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. We're getting ready to start our workout for the day. How was your guys' stream? How were you guys doing? Ugh. As always, guys, I'm happy to answer fitness questions if you have them. Very excited to share your goal update on your fall. Yeah. I'm assuming you saw my email, Macy. We'll touch base on a good time to do a call sometime in the next few weeks. If you guys don't know, Macy's one of my personal training clients. If I still have a spot or two open, I think I'm capping it there for a while. But I do think I have one, maybe two more spots available for personalized training. Go fill out my form. It's in my link tree. My link tree should be in my Twitch bio. If it's not, it's in my Instagram bio. You can go there. Major_pectoralis49. If my link tree is not on my Twitch, would one of you let me know? Because I just haven't checked in a long time. And I don't actually know what the outside view of my Twitch looks like. I don't really check that often. Yes, you responded to it? Okay. I'm probably not checking my email again until Friday. I probably need to check it tomorrow because Friday I'm probably taking off. My goal is to check Wednesdays and Fridays from now on. Thank you for the 200 bits. That's all, folks. 200 bits, Ellie. Thank you so much. The fan favorite tank top, yeah. Only Discord is on your Twitch header. Thank you, Macy. Let me see if this is something I can fix right now. KJ! No! Do I go to extension? No, it's not extensions. I probably just need to go straight to my profile. Probably just need to go to channel. Oh, what it is... I'm almost positive I can't... the link, it says there's a link tree to my other socials you can click on. On my end of things, it's not in the bio. But I do have it here. Where is it? Where would it be? It says link tree to other socials is one of my panels that I have. I just don't know where that shows up for you guys. So if we need help finding that, or if it's not showing up for you guys, please let me know. I don't... On my end, it sees... I don't know what it looks like from your guys' perspective, right? I have to log out, and then that's not something I really want to do while I'm live. Oh, it's in about? Okay. I don't know if there's if I should... there's my bio. I probably have to edit this off. Let me write it on a sticky note. Okay, let's... What was I? Oh. Add link tree to Twitch. Bio. Underlined. Okay, cool. Let's move on from that and get back into workout stuff. Thank you, Macy, for being willing to look at some stuff for me. Hey, Sparks. Welcome in. We want a quick dose of KJ? There he is. Being a little man. He's just being a little man. In case you wanted to know what he was doing, what he was up to, little man. Club Future Nostalgia, thank you so much for the subscription. A sub means push-ups. Let's get some push-ups going. I have 10 push-ups that I'm going to do right now. Hype train started. How hype will this train get? How many push-ups will I have to do by the end of this hype train? Oh! No need to post it in this right now. People who want to find it can find it on my Twitch page, Macy. I appreciate that. I'm just going to take care... I just need to take care of that after stream so it's easier to be found. You helped me prove that it's not right where people are going to look. Okay, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Do I need to do any other standing? I'm going to do some of my general shoulder warm-ups that I've been showing off. Probably going to start with clocks, then I'm going to go into prone extensions and lateral raises. Just a couple other ones where I'm lying on my back that have worked pretty well for my shoulder health, as that's something I've needed to work on. Ooh, and I should do the wall. I need to move the notification because it always gets in the way. It gets in the way of everything. There we go. Okay. Let's start with our clocks. Clock that T, sis. Gendered man. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hold on. All right, so for our clock stretches, we're laying down on the ground, and I'm going to lift my arms up at 1 and 11, 10 and 2, 9 and 3, etc. 4, 8, 7, 5. We can't get 12 or 6 because that doesn't really make much sense. Our shoulders, when shoulder width apart, start at that 1 and 11 spot. And I'm going to keep my shoulders down as much as I can. Raise out, raise up more, I like to tap the ground, then go back up. These have gotten a lot easier since I've been doing them more consistently. What's up, Jay Wolf? Welcome in. Do the leg stretches, but for shoulders. Yes. What's her? Dang. Was it Molly? Was it Molly? Was Molly the name of that kids show segment? Where she did the clock with her legs. I think my sister watched it. I don't know if I ever did. I think it was just a bit before my time. And it just didn't intrigue younger Brendan. I'm doing a little bit of some hip stretching too, just for good measure. Crossing my leg in the back, getting into a pigeon pose. Ooh. Oh, there's so much room out here. I can stretch. This one's going to be for my thoracic spine. Oops, something popped. In a good way. Whew, okay. What do I want to do next? Oh, that's right, my extensions and my... Gonna grab these weights for just a little bit of resistance. No, it's palms up, definitely better. Okay, now this way. This way I might still need fives. Let's see. It's gonna be tough, we can do it. 10 reps. Gotta keep myself from shrugging my shoulders. How does that keep happening? There we go. Ooh, okay. Moving those back over there. Stretch a little bit more. Big comfy couch. Yeah, the big comfy couch. That sounds about right. Oh, KJ, he's looking adorable. What was that sound, bud? Why are you whining? What's up, Kingpin? KJ, tell us why you're whining. Tell us why you're whining. Do you need more attention? Look at this little guy. Love you, bud. Little look when you turn the camera at him. Yeah, he knows. Whoa. He just made the most precious sound. Hi, buddy. My first exercise is on the ground. So we're going to do it together, okay? Okay. Uh-huh. Biggest stretch. All right, we've done this one before. Z press. Whew. Am I feeling good? I think my shoulders are feeling good. This is one that I'm going light anyway, so it's kind of a good warm up into exercise for the day. I'm not going to have my legs super far out. Explanation is going to be I might have strained my hamstring just a little bit yesterday. It's fine. I was doing a new exercise. It was a lot of fun. And I just pushed it a little far, and I heard a little... And it's been fine. I don't really feel pain, but it's the muscle is tender. So I'm not going to be pushing my legs to the extreme today. I think by the end of the week, it'll be normal. But, dang, I look kind of great in this lighting. You know what I mean? I think I should probably, honestly, lower the camera at this point. Yeah? Here, I'll do a set like this, and then we'll lower the camera for set 2. See how that feels. My biceps look crazy, though. Ugh, okay. So, with this, it's best if you do both at the same time. I like to do one or the other, just to warm up individual shoulders a little bit, but not mandatory. Okay. And I purposely have turned off the fans so that I get nice and sweaty out here. Whew, okay. Let's move it to this setting. And I'm gonna move my water to me. My water to me! What were you doing back there, bud? What was happening? Uh-huh. What else? Uh-huh. It's funny because when I'm doing stuff all morning, he's sound asleep. But then when I actually have to get stuff done that requires my attention elsewhere or my attention on other people, he needs attention. Needy, needy, needy. Needy, needy, needy. Can I sit down next to you? Yeah? Just two little guys hanging out on the stream. Are you guys little guys joining us? Are you hanging out with us? Look at this little man. Look at that little man. Can I get these eye boogies? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Favorite boys. From both of us. Okay, just from me. KJ doesn't want to right now. Yeah? What is that sound? Oh, it's his tail swishing. That's what it is. I thought it was something else. Casey, let me back, please. He doesn't even know basic math. It's hard for him to know things. It's hard for him to understand. I know! Ah! Man, his claws are getting sharp. They're getting sharp, guys. I am gonna have to trim his nails soon. Hey! Well, hey, if you're gonna be over here, you gotta be willing to hang out. Uh-huh. You're just gonna sit right there? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. We'll find out what the king wants here shortly, but in the meantime, we got another set to do. I think 3 sets of 10 is good for this today. My focus is on really keeping my core tight and chest up while I do these. It's so much harder than you'd think. It's so much harder. That's why the weights are pretty light. I also just don't want to be overdoing it with my shoulder right now. That's why we're doing what we're doing. I'm actually going to lower TikTok's angle. Which TikTok, we stream on Twitch as well. Twitch is where I answer people's questions and I engage more with you when it comes to the actual substance of the stream. If you'd like to join, be a bigger part of the actual process, ask me questions, so on and so forth, I'd highly recommend you go over to twitch.tv/MajorPictureAlice. You can find that in my bio. My Instagram bio, that is, but on my TikTok bio, my Instagram link is there. It's just one extra step. Am I going to hit you? Why? No, Tom, I'm not. Why would I? Why would I hit you? Okay. Just because I'm strong? Well, that's quite the jump you made there. I don't hurt people just because I'm strong. What kind of connection is that? Welcome in, Tom. Looking for 8, 9, 10. I can do 12, 11, 12. Woo! All right, good stuff. A little stretch here. Ooh, yeah, there's my lower back. Oh, you gotta pay for that. There's a lot of things you can pay for, but I'm not really into hurting people unless they need to be. I don't really know how I can phrase this well. Cool, we got one more set of this. Then I'm gonna move on. I might move into, do I want to do pull-ups now or later? Let's do pull-ups next, which by the way, if we're at 1 out of 10, we hit 10 subs on today's stream on Twitch, then I take off my shirt for the rest of the workout. And you guys get to watch me work out shirtless. It can be a resub, it can be a new sub, it can be gifted subs. I just need 10 notifications, not 10 notifications, but like 10 different people, some form of subscription. You know what I'm saying? Have a friend who gets drunk at home and goes into the street looking for fights with strangers. That's weird. I'll say it, that's weird. That's actually really weird. So I worry for your friend. And I think your friend has a very unhealthy habit that I would talk to him about. But what do I know? A lot, but looking for fights, not something I support, nor encourage, nor do I admire in people. I think it's really dumb and stupid. I'm always ready for one. That's how I try to be, but I'm never looking for one. If the polls are difficult, try to get them out of the way. They're one of those things right now that is just very, which I would agree, normally you want your harder exercises to be done at the beginning. You have more energy, more focus. Man, ooh. They are also an exercise that because of my shoulder I've not been able to do a lot of, so I'm a lot weaker on them than I used to be. What were you meowing about? Did you want to be pet again? Or are you hungry? Is KJ hungry? Or does KJ want something else? Think about taking a break. Love my content. Thank you. If you guys want to support, come on over to Twitch. If we get 10 subs in total, we are 1 out of 10 down by the end of the stream, the rest of the stream. I work out shirtless, which I know a lot of people want to see. So, treats for KJ. Look at that. Some more treats coming your way, bud. And then we gotta do the last set of this exercise. I think he's hungry. We'll give him some treats. Over here. A few treats. And then I'm gonna give him a can of wet food. After this set. Where are my shorts from? I'm pretty sure these were from Zoomies. I think the shirt also was as well, but I can confirm the shorts were from Zoomies. Z-U-M-I-E-Z. Zoomies. Zoom zoom. You know what I mean? Zoom zoom. Zoom zoom. Also TikTok. I'm not going to have TikTok live on for the entirety of the stream. It'll probably be after like pull-ups or something because I'll need my phone for a couple things. So if you want to watch the entire workout stream, I'd highly recommend switching over to Twitch. Okay. Going for another sexy 12 reps again. Hold on, let me rotate. You have few squats? Yeah, I squat. I love leg day, which is why I went a little too intense on yesterday's leg day. Whew! Okay. All right. I do think switching to pull-ups is the right move. Pull-ups. Then I'm going to do my chest press variation, which is something I haven't done. And I'm doing new. It's nothing crazy. But let me get stuff situated for pull-ups. Okay. We actually want to move it over here. Oh man, the bottom of this is gross. Oh well, I've got some wipes on me that I'll wipe. I think they're just over here. Yeah, they're over here. Oh, and that's right, I was going to give KJ his wet food. Yeah, he was hungry. It's not quite dinner time, but for a while, because of KJ's surgery, I was giving him food a little bit more consistently and sooner than I normally would. Do I want to be here or here? Does it matter? I think I do want to be a little more like right here. Yeah. And then I'll wipe this down once I'm done with pull-ups. Okay. Where to put my water? It's back here. There's a bunch of dead hang exercises I've been wanting to try. However, unfortunately, this is not the sturdiest of pull-up bars, so I can't do crazy stuff on it. Pumpkin bread is done. Awesome, Katie. Happy to hear. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and wipe down the machine as well. It's been outside for a while. Let's go ahead and take care of what's on the mat. Ooh, yep, this is where my hamstring is feeling a little tender. Can't believe I forgot to wash this or wipe it down after I brought it back in. Oh well. Oh well. Okay. Goal is 8 to 12 good reps. Oh look, a punching bag? Yeah, it's back there. Ever since I hurt my shoulder, and especially now that I have my hamstring so I can't really kick, it's kind of just been in the corner for a while. It'll be there for a bit. Okay. Pull-ups. Man, yeah, my arms look juicy in this light. Excuse me. Alrighty. Yeah, we're doing chin-ups because it's been better for my shoulder. Supinated grip is nice. Supinated means palms up. Okay. 8 to 12 good, strong, controlled reps. We're going to do 3 sets of this as well today. Okay, 12 good reps. There we go. Nice deep breaths. How'd that look? What do you think about the angle, the lighting, the everything? Oh, there was a clip last night that I totally never finished. So it's gone to the void. A whale. A whale. Whew. Can I hit the bag a few times for the fans? No. Nope. I will not. Sorry, I don't really do requests. I don't really do just whatever anybody wants of me if it isn't vibing with what's going on today. Tell you what, sub to the channel and I'll give it a few punches. Gotta get a little bit of give and take. They look like Muay Thai shorts. I'm pretty sure they are very similar, if not made as like Muay Thai shorts. So, that's probably why they look like them. What's up, Trucker Mama? Welcome in. One exercise down. We're on to pull-ups. We've done 1 set of those. Hi, KJ. Welcome back. I'm going to check to see how much dinner you had. Then I gotta do more pull-ups. How much dinner did you eat? We will say it's 40%, which I will accept. Look, a cat? Yeah, that's my kitty. My kitty cat, King Julian, who's currently off stream now. Ugh. Whew. Can I pet the cat a few times? He just walked away and I'm not going to grab him, so. No, sorry. You keep saying for the fans. I think you just mean for yourself, which is fine. I'd rather you just label it as what it is. Alright. 8 to 12 more reps. All right. Remember, 9 more subs. Shirt comes off for the rest of the workout. That's exciting, right? Isn't that something you guys want? You guys want to see that? I would. Yeah. I don't really know how to respond to you, Mashed Potato Tower, if we're being completely honest. I don't know how to respond to any of that. Does anybody have any fitness questions, tips, comments, concerns? That is the majority of what these streams are for me to help educate you guys with exercise, fun things to do, fun things to try, anything that's just on your mind. Happy to answer, happy to just search for an answer with you. If not, we just continue with the workout as planned. I have a small wrist like you. Do I do anything former specific? I've been trying to just do some wrist curls. It is not anchored, no. It is also not super stable. However, I'm a professional. I'm good at these. It's not going to fall over because I'm not doing anything dangerous on it. As long as I'm just keeping it to pull-ups and stuff, it's going to be fine. You're heterosexual, but you respect gay peoples. I don't know why I said peoples. I have to agree with that statement. Has it helped a lot? I mean, I haven't been super consistent with it, but that, grip trainers, there's a type of hammer curl where you grab the dumbbell at the bottom. So you have, let me show. You grab it at the bottom instead of at the top. That gets more forearm engaged. I can't tell you that I have insanely big forearms, but stuff like that just helps. Just practicing your grip strength. Try to tap your no arrows. That's fine. Take your time. Whew. Tom, I respect you giving us a good, that's how I'm living, a good example of an exercise. I try my best not to use phrases like the best because it's wrong. There's no the best unless you get super duper specific. And even then, so much of it differentiates and depends on who is doing something, their ability to do it, how much they enjoy it, how much they're able to consistently do it and see progress with it. There's so many factors at play. So that's a fantastic utilization. Captain Crush is really the best for the wrists. Okay, you're not listening at all. But it is what it is. I appreciate your input, and I know I'm being super nitpicky. But I am very nitpicky with the word choice we utilize when I'm educating people and helping them out with their fitness. And I refuse to say best for almost anything. You can, but I'm going to make a comment about it. So just understand. I don't even know what you're talking about, to be completely honest. I'm going to have to go look up Captain Crush, because I've not heard of this before. Captain Crush grippers. Oh, is that all this is? Wait, that can't be it. It's one of those grip things. So that's one of the grip things I was talking about. Wholeheartedly, I'm trying not to make anyone feel bad. That's so fucking wrong. It's laughable. And I apologize if I'm upsetting you by saying this. Those are fantastic resources. That is so far from the best thing you can do in almost any capacity. The only reason I would label it as a good and or a really good exercise for you to do is the fact that you can do it anywhere. You can just pull out that thing and do it anywhere. However, any sort of fundamental, like you were talking about earlier, a dead hang is going to be better overall. However, you have limiting factors in your shoulders, your arms, your body weight, what you're able to do that limits a lot of people from doing those. Sorry, I'm being real, probably insufferable right now. However, these are conversations I enjoy having. Those hand grip things are fantastic. However, I would not label them as the best by any means. If all you're trying to do is get bigger forearms, there's far better things you can do for hypertrophy. Putting heavier weights on it than just doing the grip thing 1,000 times is going to yield better results. Unless that grip thing you're only able to do like 10 good squeezes or so, or less, and do that with good form, which it's hard. Wrist curls are great. We're going to get off the forearm stuff right now because I'm going to get way too nitpicky because it's one of those muscles that there's not a lot of things that really need to be done for them unless you feel a discrepancy in your strength for what you're doing, or you feel like you have weak wrists. TikTok, I'm probably going to turn you off after this set of pull-ups, just so I can have my phone back, so I can time some stuff and do some other stuff. Go on over to twitch.tv/MajorBectoralis, same username, click on my bio, there's my Instagram bio, there's my Instagram that's linked in there. Inside my Instagram bio is my link tree to everything. If you want to find me anywhere else, go there. If you want to join the rest of the stream, go over to Twitch. Appreciate you. Love you guys. All right, 12 pull-ups. Let's get them done. Back. Wonderful. All right. Coming over to Twitch. Cowards! See there? Any other questions, comments, concerns? Let's move on to our next exercise. Oh, buddy. Hello. Meow. Oh, I need to move the bench where he is. Buddy. Okay, mashed potato, if you're going to be here, understand that telling me what to do does not get you very far. I legitimately don't want to pet my own cat, who I love to show affection to, because I don't like when people tell me what to do. So, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I just want you to know to make sure to try to phrase things to where it doesn't sound like you're telling me what to do. You notice this with my kind? What do you mean by my kind? You know. No, I don't. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking. Not only do I not know, I refuse to accept when people are being super vague. I hate it. I would love to have you here. Understand this is the energy you're going to get back with the energy you're giving me. And my mods are watching as well. I don't act like every other Twitch streamer. Unfortunately, you can't come in here with the exact same expectations. My brother just got home. I'm going to move the camera so he's not in it if he doesn't want to be. Guys, we don't need to gang up on them either. I appreciate your guys' support. I just like to... So, I'm going to go on my workout stream. No brother reveal? No, I'm not going to force him to be on stream unless he wants to be. So, we just wanted to cover while we were here. Okay, I think a slight incline is fine. What I'm going to be trying to do, no one tells you what to do. Okay, yeah, same. No, I've worked at gyms for a while. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. Mashed potato tower, again, I want to have you here in the stream. I don't want to be like a Debbie Downer. I am going to tell you what to do, or you're not allowed to watch the stream anymore. I need you to tell me what you were inferring earlier within the next 5 minutes, or you're being removed from the stream. I can't force you, but there are consequences. So I need you to give me the inference you were making so I understand if you're a good person to have on stream or not. And if you can't tell me, and or you just leave, you're gone for good. That's how I do things here. Okay? So no one tells you what to do, but there are consequences to you not following a protocol or being polite on my stream. Cool? Red, my favorite color. The workout equipment's red. I would say it's up there in favorite colors. However, not necessarily. It just happens to. Red and black are very basic colors that a lot of things just tend to come in, I think. So, all right. We're going to try this with 35s. So, like, one of the goals of this exercise, from what I found, is the reach portion. So, you're doing one of those, but does this need to be lower? I think this needs to be lower. Yes. Favorite color is blue. My favorite color definitely used to be blue. So it's hard for me to say that it's not. But a lot has changed over the years, you know? So, okay. Whew, these are tough. Whew. This is for shoulders. It's actually a lot of core. It's core, shoulders, and chest. Honestly, it's mostly core. That might just be because my core is a bit weak. I will happily answer your question, mashed potato, after you answer mine. I was talking to you earlier. Did you not hear me? You have 2 minutes before you're kicked from my stream, unless you specify what you were inferring about you people. Is that a now you didn't hear me? Or now you're not going to answer? Katya Mayuichi, is that how you pronounce it? Is that it? You people, that's what I'm trying to gauge, Evie. That's So I'm trying to see. Thank you for the hydrate. Welcome in. I'll drink some more water. Oh, KJ's joined us. Move that so we can see KJ. All right, mashed potato tower. You have until this set is done, then I'm removing you. You tell me what you were talking about when you said you people. Oh, you're gone for good, forever. Cool? If you didn't hear me, sucks to suck. Cool, they're gone. I don't have time for that bullshit. God, how fucking infuriating. No one tells me what to do. No one tells me what to do. Yeah, I do on my stream. I don't need anybody to be here. I only want people that are going to enhance the experience and are people that support what I support. And I don't support bullshit like that. That shit's annoying as fuck. Okay. Alright. Oh, KJ left us. Set 2. This is tough. I honestly might need to do it with lighter weights at some point, but it's a good challenge for 8 reps right now. I'm just going to do some of these to finish now. I think we're going to try to do some 25s. If someone doesn't have this bench, how do you do this at home? You don't. This specific thing, you don't. You do not do this at home. You do not try to find a different piece of equipment. The only reason this works is because I can lock my feet under this. So you need to find a flat horizontal surface, or one with a slight incline, and a place to tuck your feet. And you're going to need the total body strength to be able to press and with your core lift yourself up off that. I am not recommending anyone do this, period. This is more just for me trying fun new stuff, and if you have access to the same stuff, or you happen to be someone who's fairly physically active and can do something like this. If you'd like an alternative, I can give you wonderful alternatives for this exact exercise. You're not doing this at home. Like, you could find a way to get creative almost any time, but I'm not about to tell you to go look for things to make this happen. Does that make sense? Alternatives? Just one arm at a time. Or just practice my brain is leaving me. Instead of the press, you lift yourself with your arms straight. Honestly, if you want the core experience, sit-ups. Sit-ups or cable crunches. And for the press motion, just a normal push-up or chest press. Like I mentioned before, thank you for the subscription, Trucker Mama. That's 10 push-ups. That's 10 push-ups for us to do, and 2 subs for today's stream in total. Oh, you guys are going to be able to... Okay, I'm doing them over here. To the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8. Whew. Okay, let me get my chair out of the kitchen. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna do one more set with the lighter weights. See if it feels, okay, you're here now? You didn't hear what I was saying earlier? When it comes to core, Russian twists, sit-ups, cable crunches if you go to a gym and have cable attachments available, do those. Do those in substitution of what this is, and then for the other half of it, just do single arm chest presses, dumbbell presses. So just do these, and then do a form of a sit-up, a crunch, a Russian twist. Those are what are going to be good alternatives for this, because this is putting a lot of stuff together. And again, this is just something I saw that I wanted to try, because I wanted to try more challenging exercises that force me to do multiple things at once, because I don't necessarily need to grow that much more muscle. I think I'm around the closest I want to be with it. Okay. Those were interesting. I definitely did not get a lot of chest engagement. Definitely more core and shoulder. But that's mostly because just lighter weights and the chest stretch portion of it is just not where we're focusing a lot of our efforts. All right, cool. We've now officially used the bench. And I have to move it back down to the lowest setting because KJ likes to use the bench. He's used it more than I have. It's kind of cute. Oh. All right. I think I'm going to do a couple sets of push-ups. Legs are probably your weakest. You like doing core workouts? Interesting. Core is definitely a weak spot for most people, especially if you sit all day. If you sit all day, it's hard to keep your core good and engaged. You have to make sure you're sitting upright. You have to make sure you're constantly squeezing your abdominal muscles. If legs are a weakness, it's a whole different thing. But yeah, we're going to do some, because I didn't get a lot of chest from that, I'm basically just going to do a bunch more push-ups to make up for that. Probably just, I think I'm going to do one set of push-ups now. I'm going to move on to the next shoulder exercise. I might do another set of push-ups. Might do some rows, and then by try we're done. Sound good, guys? Like I've said, we are 2 out of 10 people away, or 10 subs from the tank top coming off for the rest of the stream. So that's something you want to see, get everybody going, or give some subs for everybody. And the rest of the workout will be done without this tank top. Papa's got to pay rent somehow. right. All right, all right, all right. We're standing back up. I haven't been clipping anything. I've kind of just been forgetting today. It's my bad, guys. I mean, I'm the one that suffers for it. Celine, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Happy to have you here. Unlike that, I don't know, was it potato something? Gave potatoes a bad name. I'm gonna be just a sec, guys. You have dinner or evening plans?
No, I just haven't had lunch.
Yeah, I was more just asking because I don't have D&D and I wanted to watch the Invincible finale.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Cool. I was just wanting to see if work was okay.
Yeah, just a long day.
Yeah. Even though it's one of your shorter days. Quit snoring. He wants to show you love. Alright, I'm back. Alright. This next exercise is one that I've been messing with. And I really like it, especially because I'm trying to get back into archery. I say back into as if one summer at Boy Scout camp was me getting into archery. So you take a band, and again, guys, this is not what I'm recommending for the average person who watches my streams, but these are fun things that you can do if exercises you've been doing are super boring, and or you just want to be a little more innovative. Or honestly, this exercise that this is kind of substituting, the lateral raise, is hard for a lot of people. This crazy version might actually be easier for a lot of you. Lateral raises are an exercise. It just does not stick well in people's heads very well. Usually on your feet all day at work. Well, the good news about that is that you get a little bit more activity than the people that sit all day. Bad news is, after a while, it stops being a positive aspect and you start just developing foot, ankle, knee problems because you're standing all day and not getting breaks. Okay, so at my wrist is where these are. And like I'm an archer pulling a bow, one arm is going to go across to my other shoulder and the other arm straight out like this. I'm trying not to shrug my shoulder as much as I can to this. No worries, Celine. Happy to have you here. Looks like a dance move. Kind of. Whew. All right, let's get a clip of that. Hopefully I got the explanation in there. Oh no! Okay, hold on. Let me try this again. I just had to refresh the stream. Oh, that's actually perfect. Okay, I still got it. Like a dub? You mean a dab? I think you meant a dab. You totally meant a dab, didn't you? How close can I get? I think this is the sweet spot. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to put chat and those on the same side. Move that to there. Now if I'm here, Okay. Now when I clip this, it'll be better. You don't know the lingo? Yeah, it's fine. No judgment. But these have been a great shoulder strengthening exercise. Like I've said, I've been struggling with the shoulder thing for like a year, more than a year now. But, well, it still has its like quirks currently. A lot of them are going away because I've had to break down a lot of my ego and just the things I'm doing. And I'm doing my shoulder mobility stuff pretty much every day right now, at least some of it. It's kept me on track. Okay, so here's what I am going to do. I'm going to do one more this direction, then I'm going to do it backwards. I am going to take my shirt off when I do it backwards, even though we haven't hit the sub goal, because I want people to see my muscles move. Does that make sense? So we're doing 3 sets of this. Here is set 2. And I'm going to demonstrate it like I did before. Or actually, no. I guess this is all I need. The bands are at my wrists. My shoulder blades are rounded back and down. Proud chest. I'm sucking my belly button into my spine. One arm goes all the way out. The other goes to my opposite chest. I'm turning my thumb down to ensure that I'm getting proper engagement. And I'm pulling through my elbow. Okay. Whew. I'm not even really counting reps. I'm kind of just going until I'm a rep or 2 from failure. These feel good. Ugh. Let me see. Is the best lighting behind? No, we're gonna do it where we have been. See the difference? And you guys are over there worrying about every minute detail about how you look. Angles and posture matter so much. Oof. Oof. Whew. I feel like if you locked in, your build would be similar to mine. Now, by lock in, what do you mean? More shadows where you're closer? Yeah, I know by lock in you mean doing all the right things, but what does that look like for you? Maybe your build would be similar, but maybe it won't. You won't know till you try. You won't know until you just put in the work and do it. Do it! Okay. Right here, right here. I think it's right here. Okay. Now I'm going to turn around and do this exercise. Be consistent with working out. Just by lock in, just start trying. Once a week. Just do a bunch of push-ups at home. Twice a week. Squats. Go for more walks. It starts with small things that build. You say you gotta lock in, that gives you the mindset that one day you're just gonna wake up and everything changes. That's not even how discipline works, like you're saying. Discipline isn't just you waking up one day and finally deciding to make change. It is taking small but hard steps to make that snowballing growth to get you where you want to be. Good evening, sunshine. It's only afternoon for me, but very true. Stop being so fucking hard on yourself and just do something today. Do something today. You're locking so much on social media. Yes, it perpetuates the issue that you just gotta lock in, bro. I use the phrase too in more of like an ironic way, right? Like, oh, I just gotta lock in. But I understand and acknowledge that that's not how it works. You don't just wake up and make change. Some people can. It's so incredibly hard to do for the average person. And so many of you need to just be kinder to yourself, do something small but meaningful today, and just keep trying to do that as many days as possible until you get into a realistic, healthy, and fun routine. It's a great point, Sunshine. It's a great point. Okay. I'm going to show you, I want to get the musculature the way this looks on my back for some fun anatomy purposes. Right. I think I'm actually going to do another demonstration forward and then rotate backwards. Ugh. Okay, so bands are at the wrist. I am pulling one arm across and the other arm up, just like so. This is going to help keep my shoulder blades down. Well, it won't help me do that, but it'll help me see if I'm doing exactly what I think I'm trying to do. Two more each. Woo! There you go. There you go, guys. Life is full of paths. Just because it's not paved doesn't mean you can't travel it. Sunshine with a lot of philosophical thoughts. Oh, my back looks kind of insane. I will let you guys bark and chat right now if you want to. You actually have my full permission today. Because, yeah, I'm looking at this clip, and, yeah, my back kind of does look crazy right now. Bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. All right. Another round of push-ups. Call me a dog because I'm feral. No, I won't. You can't trick me. Where did I put the push-ups? Oh, they're right here. I'll do push-ups this direction this time. Also, quick KJ spotting. Oh, you can't see him. He's hiding. He's hiding. Everyone say hi, KJ. Hold on, we'll do a little KJ break. Hi, KJ. I love you, buddy. I love you. I love you. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that a little much? A little too much? He wants to be left alone. He wants to be left alone. Say goodbye. Goodbye. You found dancing to be fun again? Awesome, yeah. Find things you enjoy. I have a friend of mine who's also a client who, they love skating. They love ice skating. And so like a lot of the stuff we've done is just to make sure their body is good and prepped and their hips are nice and strong so they can ice skate well. Dancing and ice skating are very similar when it comes to the hip and ankle strength you need. What's up, KJ? You hopping down? Yeah, he is. I was gonna do push-ups here, bud. Me wants to do push-ups. KJ, how about no? How about no? How about no? He needs me to pet him instead. Alright, bud. I'm doing push-ups though. I'm gonna do push-ups over you if you make me. I don't want to, but I have to. Okay. I think I might do one more round of those before we're done. Ever tried handstand push-ups? Yes. Since I did my Z presses, I don't necessarily want to do those today, but I do want to get better at handstand stuff again. I'll probably be using the wall behind me for a lot of stuff, but I have a tendency to overdo it, and I don't want to overdo today's workout, especially because I just worked out the past 2 days. What's up, Ligario? Yeah, I don't want to do much more than what I had prepped myself to do. Speaking of though, I can try out that tricep thing I wanted to do. I gotta grab the bench again. Gotta grab the bench. I need an incline again. Maybe one more. There we go. And I think I probably want those 25s. I think I want to move this pretty close to the camera. All right, 25s, coming back. To tricep exercise, that's super weird. Today is one of those, I've seen a lot of cool stuff online I've wanted to try, and now I can do it at home. So, what you do is just start here. You're coming in. Two more. Okay, this is interesting. My shoulder was starting to kind of tell me, hey, this is a bit awkward, but not in the, hey, this is painful. way, right? Awkward, not painful. There's just a little tiny pop. Wish the pop has been going away a little bit more and more. Not that the pop always means bad, but the pop means you could improve. But not everyone's going to be able to get there. And not everyone has the means nor the resources to do so as well. Or not I don't want to say pop, the click. Anybody else's shoulders click? Usually that's not really, if it isn't associated with pain, then it's not that big of a deal, but it can be kind of telling of some abnormalities. KJ on the bench. KJ on the bench. Dang it, I was hoping I could lay down and get him to walk on top of me. Dang it. How close am I to the face? I'm trying to touch my chest, so not like super, but listen, you shouldn't be doing this with weights that you can drop on your face easily. Does that make sense? Like, I know you're asking, Tucker Mama, because you're worried about me and or if someone else is doing it or you're doing it, dropping the weights on your face. You shouldn't be lifting weights in this capacity if you're not going to be able to control them well enough to not drop them on your face. Those are my thoughts on that. What does pop too? The click and pop. Yeah. Your joints will pop. That's just releasing the air. The click specifically is more of a something isn't working exactly as intended, but so few of our bodies do these days. There's definitely some stuff you could do, but it's not, surprisingly, not my area of expertise to work on, like, you know, that kind of, like, in-depth injury-related stuff. And it's not even injury-related, but mobility-related stuff. It's something I'm working on getting better at. You're not doing this. You don't need to. But yeah, how far are they from my face? This far. Thought I was going to try to get Cage on my back while I was doing push-ups. Impossible. He's never going to do that. If you move too much, he revolts. I think 2 sets of that is good for a new exercise. Okay. How? Super strong. Eh. Okay, so here's what I think I'm doing. I think I'm going to do four sets of these to finish. Hammer curls, band pull aparts, and 1 or 2 more sets of push-ups. Do I look at this and just show up on my For You page? A little bit of both. A little bit of both. If you want the truth. The truth. I'm going to try something actually. I'm going to see what happens if we start putting the camera like here. Okay. I need it up a little bit more. Or maybe I... We bring this back up. Oh, you know what? I'll tell you guys what. New sub goal. We're at 2. If I get 3 more subs, period. Gifted, new subs, whatever. Rest of the stream is shirtless. We are 40% there. I just need 3 more people or 1 person to gift 3 or more subs. And I'll remove the shirt for the rest of the workout. If that's something you want to do. It's up to you. It's up to you. I'm going to start with band pull-aparts. 25 of these. And I'm going to face this way. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 25. Whew. Okay. We're going to go back and forth. I'm looking at the camera, like the OBS and not the camera. There's a different camera that's up there. Not realizing that the other camera I'm looking at is down here. Now, we're going to superset this with hammer curls. I'm going to give myself about 30 seconds in between though. Catch my breath. Get the most out of this. Boo, boo, boo. Just going to put this up here. I'm going to keep the tens right there actually. Okay. Hammer curls! Hammer time. No. Ad starts in a minute. If you're subscribed, you don't have ads. Just saying. Just saying. Five gifted subs. Everybody say thank you to Trucker Mama. Everybody say thank. You guys don't have to say thank you, Mama, if you don't want to, but you can. It's in the username. Hottest man ever. Thanks, Silly Goofy. I'm not by a try. Thank you, Trucker Mama. Appreciate you. All right. It is hot in here. This is what peak male physique looks like. Crazy, huh? Crazy how that works. Hello, Moosh! How's it going? We're finishing up the workout. Technically, we were 2 subs off of the original sub goal, but we were 3 above what I had set forth originally. Not originally, just now. Six packs aren't comfy because most people are doing this. I don't need to get into this. Okay. Angle wise, I'm trying to get the lighting situation for where to stand for the best clip ability for these. Because people want to see muscles move. And I want people to see how muscles move, right? I want you guys to understand how things work. Respectfully simping? Give me $1 billion then. That's how you can simp. Just come back from walking. Movement is important. Movement is medicine. Moosh knows that movement is medicine. Movement we're going to do is our band pull aparts for my scapular and back muscles. Okay, 25. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Woo! Hubba. Oh, I keep forgetting where the camera is. Hold on. Had to bully yourself into it. Some days you just got to give yourself a little tough love. A little bit of that tough love. Camera angle was crazy. What do you mean? What do you mean? All right, here's a clip I'm going for. You tired of looking like this? That's not good. Hold on. Ugh. I gotta go back to biceps here. I'll think of something better to do. Because I want people to understand my body looks very different depending on what I want it to do. Cool, but where's KJ? He's back in his little house. Two beans. Oh, schlumped. All right, we'll give him some privacy. He's always eepy. He's the eepiest man who's ever lived. Probably. Like, more likely than not. What if I do this? What's this ankle gonna... New stream location means new angles we have to try. This is actually a pretty insane angle here. Yeah, here's what we're gonna do. Here's where we're gonna do it. All right, 10 to 12 more. Heavy hammer curls. Movement is medicine. Exercise is fun. Your mom and I went out last night. Sorry to let you know this way. Sorry. So sorry. I had to let you know. It's been really awkward keeping that from you. Hey, if it helps, she's a good kisser. Gotta get my water. Water. And he watered away, water. And he watered away, water. No, not my mom. Yeah, it was your mom specifically, Ligerio. How'd you know? How'd you know I was talking about you? Suck. Sorry. Don't know what else to tell you. Okay. Is this far back good for the back angle? Or should it be more like here? I think this is going to be the spot. Or let me step back here. Too much shadow? If I lean forward a bit, which you kind of want to with this. Yeah, right here. The T, let me get my popcorn. All right, set 3. We're halfway done with this last superset. And then we're gonna finish with one more set of push-ups for good measure. She was out too long. Yeah, she didn't make it back home by curfew, sorry. We were having too much fun in the backseat of my car. I'm so sorry, I just say things sometimes. Let's get to working out. And that angle is what your perspective is my perspective of what I had of your mom last night. Oops! Oops, I did it again. Did you get it because of back shot? Back shots? Back shots, question mark? Back shots, question mark? I'm having too much fun today. Who let me have this much fun? We've had a good amount of viewers the entire stream. I'm actually really pleased. Had like around 20 people, which is awesome. I'm glad you guys are enjoying. At least enough people are staying and experiencing what they want to. Okay. I don't think it is. I think this is the spot. What if I got really close this next one? Right here. Right here. Unfortunately, guys, I do have to worry about what the most clippable short-form content is, or else no one else is going to come to the streams. No one else is going to join us. No one else is going to have a good time. And we want more homies. We want more homies. Do we not? Right? Like, we definitely want more homies. What if I... No, that's too much. No, I think behind is actually better. I think back here, even though it's a little further away, I'm gonna lower this a bit. Huh? There we go. Okay. Third set of hammers. Oh man, the overhead lighting is going to work really well with these clips, I'm hoping. Part of the reason I wanted to move out here, the lighting in the other room was just a little bit off from what I wanted. I can look like this and this, matter of seconds. Lighting, angles, and flexing changes a lot. Be kind to yourself. If we get 5 more gifted subs by the end of stream, I'll oil up. I'll oil up live on stream. Would that get me in trouble? That probably would get me in trouble. Being that direct. I don't know. I'm just applying sunscreen, Twitch. I'm just applying sunscreen. Right? I'm gonna go outside. Okay, we have one more set of band pull aparts. 25 of those. One more set of hammer curls. The goal is 12. And then one more set of push-ups. The goal is 25. To finish this workout strong without doing too much. I know I said 25 push-ups and you guys are like, not doing too much. I love push-ups. You should too. They're really good. They're really good for you. I'm going to move the camera to a lower angle and see if those work. Oh, it didn't. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I was pressing the button for where it already was. Ha 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 ha! And while you guys are waiting here for a second, I'm going to get ready to start making my protein smoothie. So I'm going to do that in my rest period here. Oops. What do I want with this? This might work. I'll be right back, guys. I might not even add fruit. I want fruit in the smoothie, though. Alright, band pull aparts. I'm going to do some more smoothie. And then hammer curls. Going to get another smoothie. We'll do some more of the smoothie. Push-ups, drink the smoothie. You say we riot? Evie, why are you always trying to get everybody to riot? What have I done to you guys? Okay, hold on. This is good. Right here. Okay, I'm just going to do them. Hopefully this angle works well. 25. Eight, 19, 20. Whoo! Riot? Like Riot Games? I'm not funny, I'm sorry. BRB. consistency. All right. Right here. My chat behind me, nothing's impossible. Oh, yeah, I think this is a good angle. Yeah, right here. Okay. Last round of these. I can do 3 more. Ôi 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 ôi. Mi nói hối mà nói. Mi nói. Mi hối mi nói. Nói rồi. But đôi. Hold on, let me set this up for push-ups. Let me look at my smoothie real quick. Take the fridge? Sparkle, why are you conspiring with Evie against me? What is this? Okay, I need to raise this just a little bit. Okay, is here good? Welcome in, doctor. There we go. Okay. KJ, I've got push-ups to do. Buddy. Yeah, could you guys hear the little noise he made? Did you guys hear his stretch noise? My foot is cramping for some reason. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I haven't had electrolytes today. Yeah? What is it you want, bud? Some chin scritches? Some chin rubs? Maybe he's attempting to plank. Kids are distracting me, I have to put the fridge down. I'm looking at my fridge. It's right over there. You guys are in the wrong house. You guys are in the wrong house. Yeah? You gonna come over here? Yeah. You've got such a hard life. Such a hard life KJ has. Had to make sure you guys weren't looking at the weird. It's a fake. The fake fridge. Guys, the fridge has been here the whole time. The bit is funny, but at what point are we willing to give it up for reality? I'm asking a question I know. I'm not going to enjoy the answer. All right, let me try this angle for push-ups. Right here. Okay. Actually, let's do this. Yeah. Goal is 25. Five more. Woo! That's the workout. Evie, you saying that reminds me of the Amazing Digital Circus. That was rude. But don't worry, I still love you. I'm so tired. I'm just putting this back, KJ. It's not a big deal. It's not scary. I'm rolling my chair back. Treats for KJ. I think he earned them. He's been so good all stream. Oh, hang on, bud. We gotta change the camera so they can see. Will you sit? Sit, please. Sit, please. Whoop. Here's your treat. So polite. He is so polite. My keyboard wants to block KJ's butt. Let KJ's butt be out if he wants it to. Was I censoring his butthole earlier? Yes. But his little cheeks, his little furry behind, that's fine. Let him live his best life. Here you go. One more. Yeah, the keyboard denying you guys of this cute curly tail. That's it for now, bud. You'll get wet treat later. You'll get wet treat later. Do I get a headbutt as a thank you? Do I get a headbutt as a thank you? That's not how you spell censorship, by the way. It's with a C. Oh wow, he gave me no love. He gave me no love. Alright. This is the part of the stream where you guys are welcome to ask me questions. I would love for us to keep it to a fitness and health related field, but I am more than happy to answer other questions if no fitness questions have taken priority. Another ad starts in 9.5 minutes. That's about quarter past whatever time it is for you. Therefore, that's around when I plan on rating somebody else in any of the stream. So, we got about 10 minutes here. How am I physically? Dangerous. A human weapon. Or did you mean like, am I doing well? How do you build your chest like mine? Push-ups. Get really good at push-ups. Will it get you all the way to here? No. But you have to start with something easy that you can do a lot of and do really well with really good form. Guess what you can do anywhere on Earth The only place you can't do them is submerged in water or in outer space. Push-ups. That's what your mom said? Yeah, I know. We were hanging out last night. Did you forget? Favorite low-effort meals? Rice, chicken, a variety of sweet peppers and jalapenos has been my brother and I's go-to for a bit. Add some onions and or tomatoes in there for a mix. The low effort comes from just chopping up a bunch of vegetables at once, putting them in some containers, and just divvying them out in each individual bowl. Meal prepping is something that I'd highly recommend the average person get into to some capacity, because making extra food that you can just reheat later is so much less effort and time than making a new meal every single day, 3 times a day, right? So that's what I would recommend. What are your thoughts on putting protein powder in pastries? Do whatever the hell you want. Does it taste good? Are you still able to, like, putting protein powder in pastries? Are you just, like, putting raw powder inside of, like, a donut? Like, I don't really kind of understand what you're going for, but, like, if you enjoy eating it, yes, it's good. Especially if it has extra protein. In the baking process, I don't know how that's going to affect the baking process. It'll denature in the heat. Yeah, so, like, my worry would be if you're putting protein powder into something, you need to understand how that's going to affect the cooking and or baking process. That's it. If you can get it to work, that's great. But this is the reason I enjoy a smoothie. One, it's liquid, so it's easier to consume, especially when I'm on my Adderall or on any form of stimulant like caffeine, where chewing and eating food feels like a chore a lot of the time. And I'm just not that hungry. It's much easier to sip. I put almond milk, protein powder. I put oats because I got a bunch of things from Oats Overnight that my brother and I were like, we don't like using these just by themselves, but they do blend pretty well into a smoothie. It gives it some thickness and some texture. So we've been doing that. And then some frozen fruit. Oats Overnight is your shit. We didn't enjoy it. We had problems finding the right, like, milk to oat consistency. And that's why we decided to just kind of, like, throw the oats in as a thickening agent for a smoothie instead of just doing them by themselves. Do the flavors mix a bit? Yeah, because I have frozen fruit of a different flavor. I have iced lemon loaf Oats Overnight and then Oreo flavored protein powder. But at the end of the day, it mixes to where it's drinkable and tasty enough to where I'm not like, I don't not want it, you know? Flavor combo is otherworldly. I enjoy chocolate and fruit combined. I was about to say there's a joke there, but the first couple of jokes I thought came to my head were not very politically, not even want to say politically correct, just politically thoughtful. Therefore, I thought more. Are there foods that support muscle? Protein. And carbohydrates. Pretty simple. What kinds of foods have those? You need to do some more research on your own. Because if you're relying on somebody like me to spoon feed you answers that are that in depth, then you're going to either need to see a dietitian, a registered dietitian that's licensed, or you just need to do yourself a little bit of a service and start Googling things. Just put -AI after whatever you Google, and AI does not come up. Sure doesn't feel amazing for your tips. You're welcome. Guess what? Your shoulder, being a ball and socket joint, loves to be utilized throughout its entire range of motion. We don't do that. Most people do not do that. The average person, even that works out, does not do that. It's why my shoulder got hurt. I was not doing any mobility or strength training for my shoulder that wasn't in one or two planes of movement, and it wasn't strengthening any of my important smaller muscles. I was just training the big ones, which is good to a point, but if you're not doing those little things, you get older, your body starts breaking down and betraying you. Quinoa and eggs, some of the best amino acid uptake for protein. Yeah. Quinoa and eggs are fantastic. Eggs are fantastic. They have a little bit of fat, which your body needs. Good amount of protein, which your body needs. Quinoa, I believe, has some protein and carbohydrates. It's a grain. So both good for your needs. Those are your macronutrients. You need your macronutrients. It should be mostly carbs, then a lot of protein, and then fat. I think, don't quote me on this, but a good ratio, I believe, was like 45, 35. And where does it leave us? Like, I thought it was 15 for fat. I think it's like 10 to 20. It's like 35 to 45. 10 to 20 for fat, 35 to 45 for protein, and then the rest should be carb. Like carbs needs to be... Wait. No. That math was wrong. You need majority carbohydrate. Carbs are energy, to be clear. Beans, tofu, and vegan protein powder. Yeah. Vegan source of protein. Yeah, vegan source of protein. Beans, tofu, and yeah, vegan protein powder. Moosh said it best. Fantastic resources. Everybody, claps for Moosh. Claps for Moosh. Moosh. Can I give a shout out? Can I give a shout out to Moosh? If you guys don't know, Moosh is one of my mods. And we love supporting our mods here. Is it slash shout out? Here we go. Oh, it said, the top of the chat said, join us in following High Moosh. And I was like, I literally checked last night. I am following you. I don't know why I wouldn't be. And when I went to click on it, it has the broken heart. And I'm like, oh, because I am. It's asking everybody else. You're back? Welcome back, Ninja. We're almost done with stream. I'm going to be really kind. We're snoozing the ad. I'll talk for a little bit longer. Also, Bayleaf88, wonderful name. Thank you for the follow. I don't know if I mentioned that or caught you earlier. Appreciate you. Sorry if I was a little distracted. We got a good amount of people on stream today, which I'm happy to see. Does this time work better for you guys? Does like later in the day? Normally I'd have D&D tonight, but it got canceled. I'm thinking of potentially moving workout streams to Fridays at a later time instead of just Wednesdays. Potentially both, but... What are my favorite fruits? The workout's going? We're done with the workout. We're near the end of stream. Right before dinner. Yeah, I kind of figured, because I know East Coast right now, it's around dinner time, like everyone's off work. Pacific time, it's 4:14, I believe. So, people are getting ready for that point. In the pocket between work and dinner, yeah. So I think I might start moving Workout Wednesdays to Fitness Friday. Because Wednesday is just like the only time my D&D group can meet, and they're all Eastern, so I have to do my stream, up to that point. Best fruit is pineapple, prove you wrong. Also, tomato isn't a fruit, fight me. Porthos, you can't fight facts. The way a fruit is defined by our accepted definition of a fruit. A tomato is one of the most fruits, unfortunately. You're just being stubborn because you want to be right despite what facts might say. Yeah, exactly. You plug your ears and go la la la. That's exactly what a Trump supporter thinks like. Just in case that helps persuade you to stop doing that. My favorite fruits. Banana. Not the most flavorful, but just so good for you. Potassium is fantastic. Mango, strawberry, pineapple might be up there. Excuse me. I think if I give a top 5, banana, mango, strawberry, pineapple, fifth might just be a green apple. Keep it simple, you know what I mean? Banana smoothies are overrated. Bananas have potassium. They're very good for you. Banana is not the most tasty. I do enjoy banana. It's far more for the nutritional benefit. So many of you guys, and I'm trying to be kind here, while also just giving you information, you let your preconceived notion of a flavor, a taste, or just anything that you don't want to do ruin something for you. Sometimes you have to just buckle up and swallow when you don't want to. I heard it. Sometimes you gotta say things out loud. Don't clip that. No, don't clip that. Someone's gonna clip it. Honestly, clip it. That was funny. Honestly, clip it. That was funny. Swallow when you don't want to. Now, but what if it's like yucky and gross? True champs swallow. And here we all sit in this awkward silence that I've created for us. Well, any more questions you guys have? Also, look, if I stick my tummy out and I'm like laying back and I'm relaxed and everything, like, look at how I look. This doesn't scream guy that goes to the gym all the time. This might. So how's your bicep? Is it still torn? It's been torn for years. It doesn't bother me at this point. Good bicep? Torn bicep. Notice the gap in between. And you're just trying to get a free flex. Maybe, hey, it worked, didn't it? Sometimes if it works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We really did it over two. Honestly, we did a 2-hour stream today, and I didn't have to do any walking treadmill stuff. I think I think this kind of stream also did a little bit better because I wasn't trying to do too much with like over explaining every exercise and doing just a bunch of other stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to look too far into it, but I also think the time of day really affected it. So I think I need to do these later workout streams just so we can get you guys more people to join us and see more. So maybe I try that on Fridays or something. And this Friday doesn't really work. I might still stream this Friday, but I'll be doing other stuff in my day. And I think I'm going to take Thursday and Friday I'm doing more like active rest. Tomorrow's a full rest day. Friday I'm going to go and practice some archery, and I'm very excited. Excuse me. But I'm probably going to do that in the morning to maybe early afternoon. We'll see. So I might stream later in the day. But ad is starting soon, so we are getting ready to transfer, over to raid somebody else. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go around about the rest of my day. I love you guys dearly. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being a good audience, other than that one guy that came in. You can't tell me what to do. Then you're banned. And that's that. That's how it worked. Raid Shadow Legends? No, I won't. We're not raiding the Shadow Legends, and I know that you're making a reference to the game. Anybody I know? Oh, I don't know anybody that's streaming. Does anybody have a streamer that they know or that they like to support that you know is live right now that we could go and raid? Because we have a good amount of people that are still here. And I would love to share you guys with another fitness creator or Berry Shortcake. And they're live right now. Hell yeah. All right. We're going to raid them off of a Moosh recommendation. That was so quick. So quick. But I am gone for the rest of stream. We're going to pop into these people, say hello, let them know that you're friends of Majors and Major's a friend of Moosh's. And I'll see you guys hopefully Friday at some point, even for just a little bit of gaming or something. And my goal is Monday, Wednesday, Friday streams. That is the goal. I can't guarantee that that's going to happen every week, but I'm going to try my best. All right? I'll see you guys. Have a good one.
Oh my goodness. Oh, hi.
What?
Major Pictorialis. Thank you for the raid. Hi. Hi, Moosh. Oh my goodness, hi. Thank you for the raid. That's a lot of people. Hello, everybody. Moosh, was this your doing? Hi. Maybe. Hi. Thank you. I hope your stream went well. What were you playing?
Ooh, Tom Kench.
I hope I spelled that. I spelled that right?
Yeah.
That's what you spelled. Okay.
Yeah, you did. It's a movement.
I'm trying to read without my glasses. Hi. Well, thank you, Moosh. Thank you. You do homework to help people learn their bodies. Oh, that's fun. I just play. I mean, it matches the username pretty well.
Like our team.
For people who don't know who Moosh has been here since like almost day one for my streaming.
Ah.
I knew Moosh before the streaming. Once people ride it over.
You got your runes?
Yes, I do. Moosh is an OG. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. We're playing some